Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. It's a beautifully overcast Tuesday and I have baby girl in the back and we're headed to my parents, but we're making a few pit stops today. I'm making a few deliveries, picking up a sick tea for my sister who's been sick for like a week now. It's not COVID, but it's actually way worse than COVID for her. It's pretty crazy because I got my flu shot and I feel totally fine and I spent days with her, so I'm pretty sure not getting the flu shot has made her sick.
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Could I please get a venti sick tea? Is it possible to get it with like the honey pack instead of the syrup?
Perfect, because we're out of syrup right now.
Oh, perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's everything.
I just met my friend Lois. I picked up a few of these crocheted heart keychains from her. She gifted me one a few weeks ago and it's so cute, so I got one for my mom and my sister. She included some snowman keychains.
예진이 바빠요. 예진이 쳐다보느라고 너무 바빠요.
Opening up all the windows to get maximal lighting in here. I had a wonderful lunch with my friend Julia and then I came back, fed Charlotte, pumped. Now it's 3 o'clock and we are just starting our work day. Last week I wanted to film some TikToks, so I set up my little phone stand there. I'm actually trying to save up to buy myself like the Shop Canvas Co ones. Just hasn't happened yet because the shipping for that to Canada is like $200. So I'm waiting till I can ask a friend to bring it back for me or something. Today we are getting the shop ready for Black Friday. I have a pop-up downtown Toronto this upcoming weekend. It's kind of nice that it actually lands on Small Business Saturday, so I have to prepare for that. I have to get an email out to my email club letting them know about the Black Friday deals this weekend as well as my calendar pre-sale. And I also just need to like reset my studio here a little bit after our Imperfect sale last week. It went really well, but yeah, things are a little bit of a mess and I have to recount some inventory after that. It really feels like we're in full Christmas mode. This weekend is also American Thanksgiving, so after that it's gonna really feel like full-on Christmas, so I just gotta brace myself for that. I am packing a small wholesale order. They ordered a bunch of our Christmas cards and they come in packs of 6. And they are individually wrapped. This is what this order looks like. I'm just gonna now wrap it in tissue paper, box it. So the cool thing about this order is that this retailer ordered from me for the first time a few weeks ago and they didn't order any cards. They actually ordered like stickers and things like that, but I included a bunch of my Christmas cards as like samples and like a thank you because they're like a first-time customer. And then they placed a repeat order a few weeks later of the Christmas cards that I included in their orders. It's kind of cool that they did that, and it's just a good tip, you know, a nice way to thank your retailers. I know like margins aren't very good with wholesale, but I try to offset the cost of shipping by including some freebies. We're back home. Hey girl. We recently put on this winter car seat cover for her because it gets a little cold. Passed out. Her hat isn't even on properly. Hey girl. Don't touch me, father. First order of business is every year we say that we're going to get a new Christmas tree because this one is measly, but every year we end up using the same thing. Kind of nostalgic at this point. I feel like sometime in the future we'll invest in like a nicer tree if God willing we can ever buy a house or something like that, but for now I like our little scrappy tree. This is an ornament from last year. Had a little acrylic piece missing, so I put it on our tree. This is a raccoon, which represents me. A little deer, which represents Alex. Now we need one for our little baby. It's been fun adding to it every year. Stretch it out, girl, stretch it out. We're home. Today we're eating dinner in front of my laptop. Dinner is leftover pasta and a little bit of chicken. I got a little package in the mail from Anna. Ooh, it's from Anna Luisa, and I'm doing a little sponsorship with them again for my next YouTube video, so I will hold off on showing you the pieces. This is a surprise to me too because ooh, they asked me for like my top 10 choices and then they'll send me 3. So I don't actually know what they sent me, but looks like they sent me my top 3 choices, which is pretty awesome. Today I have to program all the discounts on my website on Shopify, and then make my email newsletter so it can go out tonight. On the way home, I actually also picked up my 2023 calendar. I know I have a calendar as well. That one's more for my viewing pleasure. I always get the rifle paper appointment calendar for my planning because I love how big it is, and like rifle paper is like goals for me. So I think using their calendar has always been like super inspirational. So around this time of year, Black Friday, this is super marked down at Indigo. Plus I get an additional 10% because I'm a Plum Plus member, and this is the time of year where I like to start thinking about next year and start planning for all the new products that I didn't get to do this year. Baby is down for a nap, so
hi.
man, a few words. I have been slowly building a freezer stash of milk. I'm running out of freezer space. As you can see, this is all milk. Literally just woke up to pump. Yeah, she's awake. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Hi. So we converted to the Philips glass bottles from the silicone Komotomo bottles that we used to use because this just felt nicer to heat up. We didn't like the idea of heating up silicone. It hasn't been bad. I thought glass would be really hard to use, but no problems. Hey girl, you ready for breakfast? It's pretty crazy how things change because when I look back on the vlogs from last month or I think the month before, sitting in this spot breastfeeding from my boob, and it looks so smooth and easy. But ever since then, we've changed to a bottle exclusively, and Oma exclusively pumps now. At first, it was easier than breastfeeding because I had help with other people with the bottle. Yeah. I'm talking to the camera, but you think I'm talking to you. And now it's presenting new challenges to me because pumping 6 to 8 times a day is a lot of work. But it does offer me the flexibility to work. Because Alma works now. Yeah, I wish I could go back to the boob, and a part of me wants to try, but I'm just too lazy to see a lactation consultant at this point. Yeah, she started to get fussy at the boob, and I would get frustrated, and it was hard for me to control like my supply and like my engorgements and stuff like that. And so pumping has offered me control in all those aspects, and it's been nice being able to measure how much she's drinking. Maybe I have control issues because I feel like with breastfeeding you just have to let it all go and just feed your baby when they're hungry, and that was really hard for me. Now we just bottle feed you and Oma knows exactly how much you're drinking. Yeah, there's a much tighter schedule with bottle feeding. Okay. The other nice thing has been she sleeps like, bless you, like 5 to 6 hours in a row now at night. So she only wakes up once in the middle of the night, and this has been absolutely life-giving to me and Alex because until now we were sleeping in like 2-3 hour increments. But yeah, the past week she started sleeping longer, and we just didn't expect it. We're just embracing this right now. She also started self-soothing by shoving her whole fist in her mouth like so. What else do you do? You started talking more. You started talking more. It's been so fun watching her develop and change so fast. I'm gonna try to make breakfast as I entertain her. And then by the time she goes down for her first nap, I'll be able to actually have my breakfast. You ready already, girl? Yeah, you love it. Yeah. They're your friends. This is what I don't like about pumping. So last night I pumped before I went to bed, and then I pumped in the middle of the night, and then I pumped this morning before she woke up. During those 3 sessions, I was able to get so much work done. Our calendars are now listed for pre-order. For fair, it's quite late. Like retailers won't be able to get the calendars till mid-December, so they only have a few weeks to sell them like before the new year. So there's a slight promotion on them. Everything's just like ready to go and out there. I feel like this used to take me like a full week to do in the past, and now I'm able to just do it in a couple of hours, just like really focused. Things have to get done and I'm always late, never have time. So yeah, it's not even 9 a.m. and I feel like I just checked off a huge thing off my list. Baby girl is down for her nap, which means I can have my microwaved coffee. I've been pretty good at keeping this one line a day journal ever since she was born. And if I miss a day or two, I just catch up on it. It's been a few days, but I am still reading my Bible reading plan in this single column Bible that I got a few months ago. And I'm still eating oatmeal. I feel like I just showed you my breakfast, but now it's lunch. I made some fried rice with all the leftovers we have. Calendars are selling. It's really exciting, the first day of launching something. I love seeing who, you know, the early adopters are. It's really rewarding after a long process, and this calendar honestly took me forever. Let me show you like the draft that I printed. So this is like the actual size of the calendar. As you can see, a lot of landscape painting. And landscape painting is not something I do normally. Like last year's calendar just had like flowers and calligraphy. I kept all the lettering like very scribbly and minimal. Yeah, I'm like really proud of these drawings. Again, it took forever, especially because most of them were done like after I gave birth. A lot of late nights just painting on my iPad, but man, I have so much respect for traditional painters because I think digital painting for me personally is so much easier. You can undo things, you can work in layers. Something about it doesn't look as nice as like true acrylic painting, in my opinion. So maybe in the future I can take like a class and get better at, you know, traditional media. Can you also imagine like busting out your paintbrushes with a newborn around? Like, I don't know, my paint would dry up so quickly because sometimes I only had like 5 minutes to paint. It's very anticlimactic after months of talking about this calendar. Morning. I have to be really quiet. It's Thanksgiving in the States today, which means it's Black Friday tomorrow, and it's a busy week. I look so tired because I am. 7 a.m. Baby girl is so sensitive these days. She hears everything. I'm gonna make some breakfast. One thing I dearly, dearly miss about pre-motherhood is my slow mornings. I think that's something I really loved about my life, and now I don't know what time she's gonna wake up. And also I'm tired, so I don't want to get up earlier than her either. Perfectly cooked egg in sesame oil. I used to sit and eat my breakfast so slowly. Sometimes I'd eat it over like 2 hours. Now I'm just like inhaling my food all the time, and I don't have peace in my heart because I don't know when I'll have to like get up from my seat. Oh, look how crazy it looks outside. Last night while pumping, I did a little bit of online shopping, and I never do my Christmas shopping early. I'm not very good at gifts. I'm pretty last minute when it comes to gifts, but I want to get better at giving gifts, something I've grown to appreciate the older I get. I checked a few things off my list. It's crazy out there. I was on the Gap website last night because so many babies in my life. Everything was 40% off, so I bought a bunch of things. And then this morning it was 50% off. And I was like, what the heck is going on? That's Black Friday for you. It's just kind of crazy, and I don't like the urgency that comes with it. Like, things are selling out, like I have to buy things so fast and it's so chaotic, and unless you're being like super thoughtful, it kind of forces you to be a little bit mindless about your shopping, which I really don't like. And so when it comes to my own business, I don't want to instill like a sense of fear or like rush people into buying things. Yeah, that's something I have to consider. I don't even know if I want to take part in Black Friday next year. It's also hard because like these sales really do help my income. Usually the only time I will get like a significant increase in traffic and sales to my website. We love this Snuggle Me Lounger, but we never got a cover for it. Now I don't want to spend $70 getting one, so because we've lived without it. So now I just use like swaddle and I just cover it like this. It kind of works out that we don't have a cover because she spits up on this so often that it's just easier to wash. We are awake. Good morning, world. Woo, bless you. Woo, bless you. Wow, are you a rock star? So baby girl has developed a lot of cradle cap these days. So we just washed her hair in the sink using like the silicone brush thing. Now we like to brush the flakes away. Oops, sorry. Well. You guys are gonna be friends. One day you'll start chatting with each other. 복잡한 것도 아니야. 복잡하게 생겼어. Oh my gosh. 미쳤지? We're finally downstairs. It's past 4 p.m. Most of my orders actually include calendars. So I can't pack those, but I'm gonna go through my order list and try to find the ones that don't include a calendar. And I'll pack those ones first. My packing tape finally came in the mail from Sticker Mule. I've said this before, I like to order these when they go on sale. I think this was like 19 bucks or something like that. I changed my logo to just be like a serif font for the tape, just so it's a lot more visible. This is what it used to be. It said thank you and then it had my calligraphy logo, but it's really hard to read this calligraphy, especially if it's on like an outside box. Casually changing my logo all the time. I also have to continue packing for my market on Saturday. I don't really know how much foot traffic like a shop like V2V gets on a Saturday. I think this is too many cards. I'm thinking I should just bring my bestsellers. It's hard to know what will do well, but I feel like at these markets, people like the smaller items. So bookmarks, stickers, and cards I think will do well. You heard, that's Daddy's guitar. I feel like I'm vlogging nothing meaningful. I mean, not meaningful in a sense that life's not enjoyable or anything like that, but like I'm pumping, caring for Charlotte, and then I'm like packing orders mad fast. It's not like fun footage. Before I would move my camera around, have some cool angles, try to get some like, you know, nice coffee shots, and now I'm just like, just turn on the camera, put it anywhere, and just like get something just to document my week. No. Gave the perfect example of why it's hard to vlog. Mommy finds it hard to talk in front of the camera now. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. We're both sad, right? Where's Daddy? Anyway, I think it's still worth vlogging and documenting these days. I just didn't want like months to go by without a vlog just because life feels a little monotonous. I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember these moments. Two disgruntled girls hanging out, right? We want Daddy. This life was unimaginable 6 months ago. It's Friday morning. I'm on my way to my printers to see my calendars get printed, and it's always an early start on these days because my printer is like an hour away. This morning I just tiptoed out of our apartment. My life is actually governed by my pumping schedule right now. I pumped and then I have to be home within the next 3-4 hours to pump again. by Superstore to get some groceries, but their Christmas section is so cute. Love that everything is organized by color palette. You know, Alex and I should have really gotten a tree like this, not like our big one for our small condo. I'm very intrigued. We are finally done all the errands. I got groceries, went to Costco, dropped off all my packages, and now I'm ready to go home. Finally back home. I'm gonna show you guys like a quick Costco haul and a Superstore haul before I put things away. So, Costco. Vitamin C, ever so important for this time of year. Chicken breast, a cracker selection, sweet kale, if you know, you know. Blueberries. I normally like Parmesan, but today we got Grana Padano. I don't know how to pronounce it. It was like half the price. And we are going into a recession, people, but we still need cheese. This is the main reason why I went to Costco today. I really like this shrimp pack. Greek yogurt. We got eggs. I ran out of probiotics. I think this is like important for me to take these days because baby girl, like sometimes the gas really upsets her. And I think if my breast milk has more probiotics, it's better for her. I don't know. Now on to our Superstore haul. Picked up LaCroix, this is the best flavor, peach pear. I got lean ground beef for $8. You got some cilantro, some pasta noodles. Picked up a nice crispy bag of Royal Gala apples. This huge head of kale. Baby bok choy, cucumber, red onion. We got some pea shoots for lunch today. Stocking up on some black beans for the Mexican bowls that we like to have. Bag of good old carrots. As much as I love Costco, their stuff is just like too bulky for us sometimes. Like we don't need 10 red onions. Superstore allows me to use my PC points, which is clutch for us. We always redeem like $20 at a time. For lunch, I'm recreating the Thai bowls that Sandra made for me yesterday because it was so good, so fresh. We have kale, pea shoots, cilantro, like a lot of cilantro, cucumber, carrots, pepper, avocado, and onion. This is the mess I created. This is the concoction. It is quite a complex concoction. Delicious. Because she keeps shoving her fist in her mouth and then she scratches herself like she pulls her fist out. Girl, it's so hard to tell because your hand is tiny.